Hey, Model T.
Hey,
What's new?
what's new? I just found out that I'm going to be serving as one of the trustees for the Model A Ford Foundation, Inc., also known as MAFFI.
The museum at the Gilmore?
Yes!
Whoa!
I'm super excited. Here, give me five. Woo!
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know. They're going to send me a package of all kinds of stuff to read up on so I can get caught up with where they are at. They all know so much, and so I can't wait to start learning even more than I've already learned. I mean, just from going there the last 2 years and doing all the videos, working with them so much, like John Beggs.
Yeah.
I love him so
Yeah.
much.
Jerry Denaney.
And getting to know Larry Shepard. He is hilarious and
Larry's
such an
hilarious.
awesome teacher,
Yep.
too, with the Model A's. Oh my gosh. I just love everybody that I've ran into there. There is just not a person I've met there yet that I'm like, No, I all love them all.
Yeah.
You know, they're just awesome people, and the museum is just incredible.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you have not visited there yet, please make sure that you schedule some time for some vacation where you can go check it out. And they have so many other museums there. You know, of course, us being Model A lovers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean,
we're biased.
spend like about 90% of the time with MAFFI. So, yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. I'm going to be able to answer questions. You can ask me anything, and I'll be able to tell you whatever you need to know about MAFFI and the museum. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
The museum is so vital to our hobby for telling the story of the Ford Model A.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be serving and helping to get the message across about the Ford Model A in the museum.
Yeah, there's so many ways that you can help them and fund them to keep them open and growing and giving more information to the people.
And they
It's
are
pretty
growing.
cool. They are growing.
yeah.
And one of the coolest things, and we'll find out exactly how to get in that spot, which I'll share with you guys down in the link. But if you go on their website right now, I'll put it down here, and I'll put it down in the description on how you can get to their link. But you can actually watch their new edition that's being added on in live time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because when we were there a few weeks ago, it was just dirt.
Just dirt. It was kind of fun standing there, and Paul's like, there's going to be the toilet.
Yeah, so one of the neat things they do there, since it's a living museum, is the cars, so many of the cars in the museum, they run and drive and all that. So trustees and people in the museum stuff, we actually take people for rides around the campus. The Gilmore has like 2-point-something miles of road inside the campus to drive the cars, and it's safe because there's no texting teenagers out there. you know, so you don't have to worry about somebody running into you or T-boning you or whatever. It's totally safe out there, and of course taking people for rides.
Yeah.
I mean, people love you can see a Model A now. You can actually experience one.
Yeah, I might just go ahead and volunteer for that next
You
year.
should, totally. You're going to be a great addition, I think, to the museum because you tell the story from a little bit different perspective.
Yeah.
Because there's like this perception that you have to be into fashions because you're a girl.
Yeah.
But you're into the cars.
I'm into the cars.
And you wrench on the cars, you drive. I mean, that's your car right there. And so I think you're going to bring a different perspective that is really refreshing. And plus, being real new to the hobby, what it's like. Some people have been in the hobby for 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
They forgot what it's like to be new.
Yeah.
You totally know what it's like to be new.
Yeah. So my perspective is show everything from the bare bones basics and up, and just that way you know how to do anything with a Model A. So we're going to keep those Model A's driving for generations to come.
It's going to be great. I think you're going to work your butt off. I know that.
Heck yeah.
And I think you're going to make a big difference.
This is just one more way to make sure that Model A's keep going. And
fantastic.
they're almost been on this earth for 100 years. Keep them on the earth for another 100.
Yeah, the 100-year anniversary is coming up.
All right, here's a video. And we disappear. Wah!
Dean, I know you're on a bit of a tight time schedule, so thanks for joining us. So we're doing this as a recording, so I'll introduce myself. I'm John Begg, president of the Model A Ford Foundation. John Marshall is with us. He's on the phone, not on video. John, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm John Marshall. I'm the executive director of MAFFI.
So John's role is to swear in our new trustees, and I just have a brief preamble to give you, Tina, before we start. First of all, congratulations. We are thrilled that you have raised your hand and said that you'd be a trustee. Being a trustee of the Model A Ford Foundation is very special. We have 15 trustees. We have 15 votes on every business issue that we are involved with. Each vote counts the same. Each vote counts as one. President's vote counts as one, just like every trustee's vote counts as one. But we are running this as not as a hobby, although it is our hobby, but we as trustees have to run this as a business. And we have to be very careful about the fiduciary responsibilities we have for our members, preserve their trust and their money, and make the Model A Museum the best in the world. I'm very proud that we've got an excellent team of trustees that are dedicated towards that purpose. And all of us as trustees do this without any compensation. So this is just a volunteer effort, and it's one that brings great personal reward and I think great benefit to our hobby. So with that being said, congratulations. We are glad to have you on board. We want you involved with everything, but we particularly want to ask for your help with folks on the West Coast. We really want to have a strong voice of the folks on the West Coast in our meetings. And likewise, we'd like you to be able to respond to the folks that you meet with on the West Coast with questions that they may have or maybe misunderstandings, and help clear up things if there are things that need to be cleared up. So the role goes both ways. It's two-way communication, but it's critical to our continued operation of the foundation and the museum. Any questions, Tina, before we swear you in? This is the time when you have spare time. In a few minutes, you won't have any spare time.
Well, I'm just honored to be part of what you're doing. But really, I just want to say thank you for thinking of me and letting me be a part of this amazing adventure with you guys and keeping this place going for generations to come.
Well, you're welcome, and we're thrilled that you're doing it. This is a challenging, big challenge year for us because we're hoping to finish our fundraising. We will finish the expansion and have it open next year so that we can have our grand opening at Model A Days. The part of our procedure that comes next is John Marshall goes through some formality of asking you to swear in, and he'll go through procedures and ask you to repeat after him some words, and then we'll talk about what happens after that. So with that, John, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, John. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, repeat after me, please. I state your name.
I, Tina Shinn,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and fully carry out
that I will faithfully and fully carry out
the duties assigned to me in my role
the duties assigned to me in my role
as a trustee of the Model A Ford Foundation,
as the trustee of the Model A Ford Foundation,
abiding by the foundation bylaws
abiding by the foundation bylaws
and by appropriate federal, state, and local laws.
A few moments later.
Congratulations and welcome aboard.
I'm just so excited to be part of this.
Well, we're glad to have you. We really are. I think this will be a fun time. It'll be work. It'll be a lot of work, but I think you'll find it very rewarding.
Yeah, absolutely. I've loved going there the last 2 years here, and just finding out more and more stuff. It's just always so exciting.
I just saw your video. I think you posted it yesterday of the first start with Larry Shepard with the truck.
Yeah, people
That's
are
pretty
loving that video so much.
cool. I know. Isn't that cool to see that?
Mm-hmm. It's just such a fun truck too.
Oh yeah. It's funny because everybody that looks at a vehicle like that, they think they turn away from the shiny vehicles and they look at vehicles like that and say, "Man, I'd like to have that on my farm or whatever," you know.
Oh my gosh, I would just drive the heck out of that. That'd be fun. I could pick up chicken feed and dirt and everything else in that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to scratch it.
Yeah. Would I know if I did?
No, it might make it look better.
And it would like break my heart less, you know. I think if I scratched Rhodey, I'll be all.
You reminded me when we took a picture of you when you were sitting in that dump truck, remember, in the field?
Okay, so guys, if you're worried about your wife getting in a wreck and getting hurt, buy her one of these. I guarantee if there's a wreck.
You looked like you were right at home. Like that was, you were in your happy place.
Oh, that's such my happy place. It is going to be such a pleasure to serve you as a trustee for MAFFI. Make sure that you're subscribed. I'm going to come out with all the new information every time I get some, so you'll find it right here. Don't miss out. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful week and know that I love you.